You had all the great qualities that I want in a woman. And the funny thing was that I kept trying to find something wrong with her.
So, how did we meet? We actually met through a lie.
Yeah, it was.
My friend told me that you were interested in me, and your associate told you that I was interested in you, and neither one was true. This is where you come in at, because you hit me up on Instagram.
Right. When I hit you up, I thought that you already knew who I was. And so that's why I said, hey, what's up? And you was kind of like, hi, a little dry.
I was.
I thought you was trying to
play hard to get.
No. Like, you want to, like, cat and mouse game.
No.
So I'm like, all right, I'll play with her. That's what she want me to do. So that's what I really thought.
No. I was in a different space at that time because we met when, we were 38. By that time, I had done a lot of dating, I was just a little more cautious. You wanted to go on a real date, and I said, in order for us to go on a real date, I want you to read this book.
Remember what book it was?
The Coldest Winter Ever.
Yep.
And you finished it, but you finished it because you really liked it.
I knew
you would like it.
Yeah, I liked the book.
Like, I would call you, and you'd be like, I'm gonna call you right back, I'm reading the book. And I'm like, well, damn, it wasn't supposed to happen like that.
I saw how much you made me better, and how you pushed me, and how you was on me about certain things, and how you not tough love, but pick your head up, let's go.
The thing is too, and you say that I give you the tough love, like, come on, pick your head up, let's go. And what I'm working on, because of course I'm not perfect, but what I'm working on is soft love too, because tough love is not the only thing that can push a person. Sometimes soft love helps as well. You need those moments where you can just cry and be vulnerable. Yeah. And I'm working on accepting that. Wine night is definitely an investment in our relationship.
Us and different couples have open discussions about different relationship topics, problems that each other might deal with in a relationship. And the thing I really love about it is that nobody's biased. It's a safe space for everybody that's not judgmental,
We discuss stuff like being present with your mate and actively planning date nights.
Yeah.
How do you handle maybe exes from the past?
And roles too. For us, like
gender roles.
Yeah, gender roles.
We talk about gender roles and what do you expect from your partner.
Refresh me, refresh you, and we just ready to take on another 3 months.
Yep, right, until the next one.
Yeah. Well, a low moment that we done had probably was like
through it.
When you had your miscarriage. I have never felt like that. I was really hurt. It was like, I remember you asking me, like, you all right? I'm like, no, I'm not okay. Like, it really had touched me for some reason. And I'm like, dang, because I knew you were happy, I was happy, and we had finally told our parents. And then to go in the doctor, and the doctor said, I'm sorry, no heart beating. And I'm like, dang. I just felt like I lost. And that was a low moment, and I don't know how we got through it. We got through it together. And then next thing you know, Cruz is here.
Cruz is here, yeah. I was pregnant and didn't know it when you proposed. I had Cruz inside of me and did not know it.
We was actually engaged for like 500 and
something
40 days.
So, yeah, we were engaged for a minute.
I started the countdown.
I could appreciate that because we had to, basically get Cruz here, and get him flourishing and everything. We have a wedding next week and a 9-month-old. Thank God we haven't had too many low moments. Yeah, we've had challenges though, with me dealing with postpartum, not really postpartum depression, but just postpartum after having a baby and your body is trying to go back to, I would say, its normal state. Your hormones are trying to balance out again, and that takes you through a lot of up and down, up and down, up and down. We're still in the midst of trying to deal with that, with my hormones regulating on top of planning a wedding. I think the best thing that we have been doing is just investing in us. Just even if it's talking, if it's sitting on the porch and having a glass of wine. We've been taking walks around the neighborhood. That really helps, things like that.
How does it feel to love a black man?
It's a blessing to love a black man. It's a true blessing to love a black man because I believe black men are king. They are amazing. How does it feel to love a Black queen?
It's power. You know what I'm saying? It's like a sense of power that you get the love of Black queen. And one thing I say about a Black woman, she just keep rolling with the punches, which it shouldn't be that way. You know, we should be helpmates and better each other too. To love a Black queen is like so much honor and respect that I give them, and it's like a breath of fresh air. One of your strengths that I admire and I try to do every day is you're a great listener. I want to do that, and you love to read. Like, I need to learn how to do that. I know how to read, of course. I ain't saying I don't know how to read, but
You want to love it.
I want to love it.